We're continuing on with the politics. We're switching over to the leader of the opposition. Many of you have heard heard the liberal tears falling after Pierre Poilievre spoke on a WestJet flight to conservative delegates. Let's be clear here. It wasn't just a regular flight, and it has completely triggered the left. So now we have here Pierre Poilievre is accusing a union representing WestJet employees of trying to silence free speech. So he's basically fighting back. I know that they put out a statement, and so now I guess the union has gotten involved. It says, so he says that they're trying to silence freedom of speech by demanding an apology from the company after the conservative leader spoke on the PA system on a recent flight. Again, to conservative delegates. So this union is pushing for an apology. We've covered in other live streams, of course, some on the left are also saying, oh, I'll never fly with you again and things like that. So it talks about what the video is, and basically I'm just seeing if there's anything else to add there. So there's the video. We could show the video. That would be good. You can scroll down in case anybody has missed it. And then that will give me time to grab something funny about this as well. I love the little memes. I'm such a sucker for things like that. But if you scroll in the article, there is the video. You could quickly play it. It shouldn't be too long, just to show people what has triggered so many. Do you not have it? That's okay. Oh, there it is.
Oh, it disappeared again. Well,
this is Pierre Poilievre. Happy to join you for a wonderful WestJet flight back to my hometown of Calgary. Who's ready for a home you can afford? Who's ready for some common sense? Who's ready to give a big thank you to the WestJet pilots and crew? This is your captain warning, a little bit of turbulence, but it will only last about 2 years, in which time we'll have a totally new crew and pilot in charge of the plane. We'll pierce through the storm, safely land in our home, the country we know and love, your home, my home, our home. Let's bring it home.
Why are people so upset? Again, not even a regular flight. And this isn't the first time something like this has happened. I just put a video in there of Trudeau. I don't remember people on the right having a heart attack and saying, let's demand that the city never allow public transit to allow a politician to speak. There is a little video of that if we have time to show it, but Trudeau's done it before. And I know I'm forgetting his name, but he's the one who locked us down on the planes, the little short elf looking guy. Sorry about that. But I mean the elf by the ears. I'm not just talking about the shortness, but he's also spoken before. But here's Trudeau. Let's listen to what he has to say.
To celebrate, a moment to reflect on all those who came before, all those who fought for freedom, all those who have
it's a good message.
Continue to inspire us every day to do more, to stand up stronger, to be better allies, to celebrate the journey we are on as a country.
Yeah, nobody cared.
Yeah, maybe the message is all right, but it looks like he's being held as a hostage in that video. He looks very uncomfortable. Now, I will say, on the other hand, Pierre also slightly looked a little bit uncomfortable. But of course, I think anybody going the first time grabbing the speaker set on an airplane, that might be kind of fun. But it's interesting that they would go after him for this. And I don't know why, but it reminds me of what happened. There was a plane that was filled with people, young partiers from Quebec. And this was happening during, curfews and lockdowns and stuff like that. And there was basically like a manhunt for these individuals because they were partying without masks on a plane. So it's funny, there's something, whenever something's in the sky, they have a special grievance towards it. I'm not sure why.
Yeah. Well, I just shared another link because, like I said, I'm a sucker for the memes and things like this. Now, this video was, it's really short, but it's sort of poking fun on this. And it's from a very woke lawyer. I never usually agree, who goes by Kyla Lee. And one of the, and I said, when I saw this, I thought this is pretty funny. And also, this is the way to do it. If you got an issue with it, this is how the left should react. So take a look.
Whatever you want. I'm telling you, I'm getting the fuck off. And there's a reason why I'm getting the fuck off, and everyone can either believe it or they cannot believe it. I don't give two fucks, but I am telling you right now, that motherfucker back there is not real.
Who's ready for a home you can afford? Who's ready for some common sense?
The timing was perfect. Oh, I've gotten kicked out of here, so sorry about that. But the timing was really good there. And if you don't know, I mean, I think so many people have seen that viral video of lady freaking out of the plane. I just thought that was hilarious to throw Pierre at the end there.
Well, and
right,
it's nice that plane that Pierre was using didn't crash down. I mean, that's a different level of standard than we expect from our prime minister at this point. So it is nice to see him up there and active and not hiding himself away in the richness of his self.
Yep. We have more. Polyev, leader of the opposition. This is another video where he's saying everybody is welcome in Canada, and your question is factually wrong. I haven't had a chance to see this, so I'm not sure if I'm setting this up right. So let's just hop in and take a look and discuss.
Are
afterwards.
Transgender people welcome in Canada now that the Conservative Party, it's policy not to let them use the bathroom of their choice and also to limit their healthcare options as minors?
That is, the answer, of course, is that everybody's welcome in Canada, and your question is factually wrong. I encourage you to actually read the policies instead of spreading disinformation. We need less disinformation and more honesty and truth-telling, and your readers are suffering a very big disservice when you spread disinformation. Thank you.
Well, there you go. I mean, he's really good. He's really good at answering questions when journalists haven't done their research and they're just coming with that sort of gotcha moment. They're like, I'm going to get him on this. We've seen that time and time again. And he just kind of says no. It's kind of like when they were doing that whole smear campaign about him, saying that he was pushing far right conspiracy theorists, and the journalists tried to get him on that. And he's like, who are the experts? You know, which experts are telling you I'm doing this? Name one. And they couldn't do it. So, you know, the way that question was framed was just, it was horrible. It's a loaded question that basically you're trying to get the people to believe what you're saying in the question versus what the actual answer is.
The wellness company Spike Support Formula is an all-natural supplement to help the people experiencing effects from COVID and the you-know-what. Go to twccanada.health/rebel today.